are about 2 hours west of Stillwater in Chester, Oklahoma at the Louthan residence. And joining me today is Susan Louthan, and today we came to look at your water garden, and it's fantastic. I know this isn't the only one, but tell me a little bit about this one first.
This one is about 25 years old, and my husband put it in whenever my mother came to live with us because her health wasn't good, and she could sit inside the house and look at the pond and the fish, and when we opened the windows she could hear the waterfall.
You get that nice sound.
And she loved it. So it's been here a long time, and we named it Pete's Pond because our cat Pete loved to come out and stand on the waterfall every day and get a drink out of the pond.
No fish though, right?
No fish. No, that was rowdy.
Okay. Well, I know you have goldfish in this pond, is that?
We have all koi.
Oh, okay, all koi in this pond.
And they're young ones. They're probably 2 to 3 years old.
Okay, so right now they're leaving the plants alone. The plants seem to be doing really well here.
Yes, but we've got them in the rings.
Okay.
Unless they escape, and then they don't bother them.
Okay, so you've got them in floating rings to kind of protect the plants.
Yes.
Well, it's nice. Tell me a little bit about the rock that you've got around here. I think it's a unique rock.
Yes, he got that up in the Cheyenne Valley.
Okay.
And he brought load after load home and put around the ponds and around the yard because he knows I love rocks and I love waterfalls, and so he put the waterfalls in for me, basically.
Well, it makes a very pleasant sound, especially when you're sitting inside in the shade, right?
Yes.
Almost sounds like it's raining outside.
And the other thing I liked about the rocks when the kids were little, they didn't fall into the pond because even barefoot, you don't want to walk on these.
Oh, good idea.
They're kind of rough.
Well, shall we go take a look at your other water garden?
Yes.
Susan, it's just beautiful here.
Thank you.
So you've got a lot larger fish in here because it's a bigger pond. Tell me a little bit about how big this pond is and the depth of it.
It's 3 foot or a little deeper, and it's, I think, 1,500 gallons.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Of water, and it's 35 years old, I'd say. And some of the fish, the big fish, are as old as the pond.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely held up well, and I love the stair-stacked waterfall that you have over there. It provides a lot of oxygen for all these guys, right?
Yes.
So you have a weeping crab apple, is it, over there?
Yes.
Nice shade over there. And really, your water garden's under a lot of shade, so we probably don't get as many flowers on the water lilies.
Not on this pond.
How do you handle all of these leaves?
The leaves, we cover it with a net in the fall.
Okay.
Both of them we cover in the fall, and then uncover them in the spring.
And then just pull that off. Gotcha. Well, I like all the trees that you've added around, and honestly, I mean, I can't ignore the whole garden here. It's an oasis that you've created here in Chester. Tell me a little bit about what this property first looked like and how it's transitioned over the years.
When we built our home here, there was nothing. Except 2 hedge trees.
Okay.
Or Osage orange. And we've, over the years, planted every tree out front and on the place.
You almost have an arboretum with the variety of trees you have here.
Yes. My father-in-law used to say I was a tree hugger.
And I do love the Osage orange. You got a ginkgo right here behind us.
Yes.
It's just phenomenal how you've incorporated into the landscape, and a fire pit. I mean, do you spend a lot of time out here?
Yes, almost all day, every day, and in the evenings we sit out here. And in the morning we have coffee. And
so what's your favorite part of gardening, and what inspires you to keep going?
Just the planning and thinking, what can I do next year? What's the next thing I can try and grow in the greenhouse and plant.
And you have a little experience in horticulture, right? Tell me about that. And your husband does too.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I was in FFA in Guthrie. The first year they let girls in. And I took horticulture under Dan Hembry.
Okay.
And was on the horticulture team and took landscape design. And then I met my sweetheart at Furrow's Greenhouse and got married, and we've gardened together ever since. He's got a degree from OSU.
In horticulture,
yes,
right?
In horticulture.
Although that's not what he's doing now. I mean, he's doing it right here in your backyard, helping you.
And it's fun to do it what you want, when you want.
Yeah. Well, it's absolutely phenomenal what you've created. I mean, I wouldn't suspect that I'm in Western Oklahoma. This is not what I expected to find here, and it's just such a beautiful place here. It really is. I love the arbors that you've built around as well. Did your husband do that, or?
My husband's done everything structure on this place.
Okay.
He comes up with it and does it, and I never say anything because everything he does is beautiful.
Well, and you add all the finishing touches with the plants, right?
Yes.
Well, it looks like a perfect combination that you've created here. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.